All right. What a complete turnaround from the first quarter. Where did you guys find it after that?
We just know we couldn't play worse than that. So it's like our run is coming, then we have to use that momentum the rest of the game. So kudos to our team for just hanging in there and being tough about it. Just we had to chip away. We don't have a 16-point play. I don't know how many we were down by, not that much, but we just need to chip away with our defense to generate our offense. Again, we were a little stagnant and not moving. We made a really good halftime adjustment, especially with Tavy in there when they were sucking up to that shooter, opening up that driving lane. That was just great execution by our kids. A lot of kudos for them for executing the adjustment that we made on the fly. And then, the rest obviously worked out for us. We played hard. The rebounding was so much better tonight, and that was a huge difference and a big key.
So going to Tavy, especially with the foul trouble TC and LP, you really early. Terrible. And then so Tavia steps up big time in that moment where you're just looking for somebody that could maybe hit some shots and get you going.
Yeah, when you never think that your 2 point guards will be on the bench with 3 fouls each. And we're kind of trying to protect them a little bit, but I felt like we needed a point guard. So I have to give a lot of credit to Nana, obviously, for handling that. She stepped up and handled the point guard role. And then when Tavia came in there, if you get an open look, Tav, shoot it. We have all the confidence in her in the world. Actually, this is what our team's all about, and this is kind of the selflessness and the attitude I think we have moving forward. She kind of is the essence of that. She was here the other day. She didn't see 1 minute of playing time, and she's shooting last night in the gym. And so a kid like that gives you confidence to put them in and say, hey, you've got the green light, you've earned it, you deserved it. And she absolutely put this team on her back when we needed her. We needed someone to hit a shot, and she kind of got the monkey off the back, if you will, of that lid being on the basket. So, and Tavia is positive as can be. She did not utter one negative word. She was such a great teammate that whole time on the bench. And then I think it's a good lesson for our team. Your name could be called at any given moment, any given time, and you have to be ready to step up, and that's what Tav did for us tonight.
Sort of similar with Katie, but within a game where she really can't have that usual effect for 3 quarters, and then she's the difference in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Katie got beat up really bad for 80 minutes, and she handled it like a champ today, I thought. She just took the elbows, took the 2-hand shoves, and instead of maybe her typical, post-up drop steps, she rolled hard and she rebound put back. She made winning plays for us, and I think that's something to her credit is she was getting a lot of bodies around her. They were a very physical team. They were a very good ball team, very physical, and she made that adjustment today, and she had a good game, and down the stretch especially hitting free throws and getting rebounds when we needed them.
Is this also a message about how defense always gives you a chance to win? Because on your worst shooting game of the season, I think you ended up at about 32 or something like that.
Yeah.
You were even after that first quarter, you're still right there.
Yeah, again, we played probably the worst half we could have, and we were in position to win the game only down by 5 because of our defense. We held them to 26 points. So although we weren't clicking at all, or we weren't hitting shots at all, we were still in the game at that point. We're not going to go cold forever, you'd hope. So in that instance, you can rely on your defense to get stops, and then eventually, hopefully, like I said, you go on those runs, and that's where you gain your momentum. But they're a good ball team. They're really athletic. They play hard. They challenge us on defense. So that's a fun win for our team, kind of to come back a day later and kind of have that second opportunity to get a win.
Yeah, Eccles just made some big time shots.
Oh yeah, she was on fire. She's on fire. She's not afraid of the moment, and she'll rise up and shoot that jumper over anyone, and she hit them, and she's a good player. And then the pieces around her are really, really good too. So a great team that's going to win a lot of games, and we might have that matchup again.
Yeah. Do you ever remember looking up and seeing a 4 spot after a first quarter?
No. We've been on the other end of that. My teams in the past have held them to single digits, even a 4 once, but that's just, hey, you got to move on. That's behind us. How are you going to handle the next 3 quarters? we won that game in 3 quarters, you know, so that's a testament to our defense and sticking to it and staying the course and not folding when things got hard and tough, and they obviously didn't go our way, but that's the maturity of this team, and that shows progress within the process.